What's good, YouTube? Wherever you may be watching this video, I appreciate you for spending your time right here, right now.
I woke up in the morning and I say I need one of those. They got me trying all their clothes. They got me trying all their clothes. I swear to God, I never wear a dress.
Now in today's video, I'm going to be explaining 7 sexual choosing signals that women give men that men miss. But before we get into the video, I want to say I appreciate all the new supporters, all the supporters who've been there from the start. Welcome to the channel if you are new, and let's get straight into it. Now guys, the very first choosing signal that women give that men miss is playing with herself. Now wait. I'm not talking about that type of playing with herself. You wouldn't even need to think about a choosing signal if she was doing that. That would be a clear choosing signal right there. So I'm not talking about that type of playing with herself. I'm talking about the fidgeting. You know, she can't still sit still in front of you. Anytime a woman is in a position where she can't sit still in front of you is because you're someone who starts tapping into that type of energy, the sexual energy. You're someone who initiates that sexual energy to start activating within her. So she can't sit still. You know, if there was a man in front of her that didn't make her feel any type of way sexually, she'll be able to sit still and she'll be relaxed. She'll be calm. She wouldn't feel anything. But if you're in a situation where a woman is in front of you and she can't sit still, she's fidgeting with her hair, she's playing with her whatever she's playing with down there, maybe a skirt, dress, whatever, right? Anytime a woman is constantly fidgeting and she can't sit still, there's something about you that's not only intimidating, but once again, you ignite that sexual energy within her to the point where she can't sit still. You know, and women aren't as stoic as men. Women aren't really stoic at all, but men are definitely a lot more stoic than women. So if a woman is feeling a certain type of way, it's going to be harder for her to control herself because women aren't that stoic at all, really, if we're being honest. So guys, anytime a woman is in front of you and she can't sit still, that's a good sign that she's sexually attracted to you and she's sending you a choosing signal. Now guys, the very next choosing signal is body language. Now, as we've went on as human beings, it's like we've almost forgot about body language. Body language can tell you everything you need to know about a person. And aside from sexual stuff, even in life, period, body language can help you understand what you need to know about a person. A lot of times people will tell you how they feel about you just from their body language. So next thing is body language. And the reason I say body language is because anytime a woman opens up her body, because when someone's closed off, it usually says a lot about what they're thinking, how they're feeling. They're not really trying to talk to you. They don't really want to engage in conversation. They're not really open up. They're not opened up to you. But anytime a woman's body language, let's say she's sat in front of you, anytime she has a body language that's open, so maybe her legs are open or her arms are either side, anytime a woman has body language where she's open up towards you, guys, that's a good indication that she has some sort of sexual attraction to you. A woman is not going to be around a man that she's completely unattracted to opening up her body language. It's just not going to happen. That's not how we operate as human beings. You're not going to be around someone who makes you feel closed off and be open. It just doesn't work like that. So guys, anytime a woman is opening up her legs, or maybe she's not like sitting like a lady, closing her legs, anytime she's doing that type of stuff, guys, there's high level of sexual attraction and you should act on it. You should initiate something and act on it. Now guys, the third choosing signal, sexual choosing signal that women give that men miss is eye contact. Now, I'm sure you've heard eye contact before, but not just the eye contact to where you've just caught her one time looking at you. That's not the type of eye contact that I'm talking about, guys. The type of eye contact that I'm really talking about is when you consistently catch her looking at you. So for me, for example, I was on a train. And this young lady, I wasn't attracted to her whatsoever. So I'm not saying this like, you know, I went over there and I was not attracted to her whatsoever. But this young lady, not young in that type of, you know, we ain't on no that type of stuff, you know what I'm saying? No diddy. But I'm talking about just a young lady, right? She looked like she was in her early 20s. And I just kept, every time I kept looking up from my phone, I just kept seeing her look at me. And then as soon as she looked at me, as soon as I caught her looking at me, she would look away. So guys, if you catch a woman consistently looking at you, there's a high level of sexual attraction. But if it's just a one-time thing and you never catch her looking at you again, now it could be a case of maybe she just doesn't want to get caught again. But I'd say more so go off the evidence when it comes to her consistently looking at you. Go off that type of evidence. Don't go off evidence where it's just a one-time thing, because she could still like you though, guys. So I'm not going to say she don't like you. She just looked at you once. She could still like you. But when she's consistently looking at you and you consistently catch her looking at you, maybe you're looking up and it's natural, it's a natural setting, and you consistently catch her looking at you, guys, that's high sexual attraction. That's high sexual attraction, and you should act on that choosing signal. Now, guys, the fourth sexual choosing signal that women give that men miss is when she invites you over. Now, this doesn't just have to be to a place. This could be anywhere that's a one-on-one setting. If a woman creates a situation where you and her are one-on-one, guys, act on it. And some of you may be thinking, well, of course, if she invites you over, she's trying to smash, right? But you'll be surprised how many guys out here do not know that's a choosing signal. There'll be guys out there like, damn, I didn't get the cheats, I guess she wasn't feeling me. Guys, she's a woman, not a man. She's gonna communicate in subtle ways, and she doesn't want to come across like she's a hoe. So she's not gonna invite you over and say, let's get to it. She's not gonna do that. She doesn't want to come across as a hoe. You have to be a man and know how to initiate these things. Many guys, from not only the guys who I've talked to one-on-one, but many guys, they'll get in a position where they're one-on-one with a female and they'll complain about nothing happened. She was just misleading me. The fact that she brought you in a situation where you and her were one-on-one is one of the strongest sexual choosing signals you can receive. Let me make this clear for you. No woman on God's green earth is bringing a man in a one-on-one situation with her that she's not attracted to. She's not doing that. A woman does not, especially with, all this stuff going on, the Me Too. Women are not going to make alone time for guys that they're not attracted to. They're not going to even risk it. They're not going to do anything like that. There's a lot of stuff going on out here. They're not going to do that. So if she is making one-on-one time with you, strong sexual attraction is there and you should act on it. Now, guys, once again, this kind of has something to tie into. This kind of ties into body language. Anytime a woman is biting her lips, and one thing I've realized about women, they don't even know when they're doing it sometimes. It's like something that happens without them realizing it's happening. They'll subconsciously just start biting their lips. They're not even consciously aware of what they're doing. They'll bite their lips. If you're in a situation where you find a woman biting her lips, now it doesn't always have to be in a super seductive way, but if you do find her biting her lips, guys, there's strong sexual attraction. And once again, what you need to do, you need to act on it. Women ain't just gonna be, but this is important for you to realize. Let me say this. A woman is not biting her lips to a man she's not attracted to. So guys, don't have a woman in front of you and see her biting her lips and you're still trying to do some mathematic calculation in your head. Get out of your head. Get out of your head and act on it. A woman is not sitting there biting her lips in front of a man that she's not sexually attracted to. Now, once again, women subconsciously do this sometimes. They're not even consciously aware of the fact that they're biting their lips. So if you catch a woman doing this, don't address it. Don't bring it up. Why are you biting? Don't say anything like that. Keep it in mind and act on it. So however that is for you, however you act on it, that could be asking for her number, setting up a date, etc. Just act on it, because a woman is not sitting there biting her lips in front of a man she's not attracted to. Now, guys, anytime a woman asks about your plans, there's high sexual attraction there, and she's most likely trying to smash. A woman is not asking about your plans that you've got coming up this week or the week after if she's not trying to see herself as part of your plans. A woman is not going to ask this question. Now, guys, I want you to ask yourself, with these points that I'm naming, they all center around one thing. Let me explain. A woman is not going to do a lot of these things if she's not attracted to you. Some of you guys, you spend too much time in your head. I mean, she gave me this sign, but maybe she just does it with every guy. No, she doesn't. She doesn't do this with every guy. I'm telling you, bro. She does not do this with every guy. A lot of you guys are in your head too much. So anytime a woman is asking about your plans, just think to yourself real quick. Is a woman going to ask a guy she's not trying to fuck? Is she going to ask him his plans? Probably not. So if she's asking you about your plans, what you've got coming up, now don't. You've got discernment. You've got to have discernment. So if you're at work, and you've never talked to this woman before, you've never caught her looking at you, never nothing. She maybe even has a boyfriend and she's asking you about your plans, then okay, cool. That may be a co-worker who's just interested to know what you've got going on. But if she's in the workplace, you have caught her looking at you here and there, you can gauge that there's some interest and she's asking you about your plans, then guys, it's a go and make a move. Now, guys, last but not least, the last choosing signal, sexual choosing signal that women give that men miss, is when she starts kissing you. And some of you guys are really thinking right now, like, he really had to say that? Yes, I definitely had to say that. Some of you guys out here, there's guys out here who don't even act on a kiss. There's guys out here who will go over to a woman's place, she will start kissing him, or he will start kissing, well, it's not, that doesn't, him kissing her is not really relevant for this video, but she will start kissing him, and then the guy's not even stroking the thigh. You're not even stroking the thigh, you're not caressing the breast, you're not doing nothing. You're just kissing, and then you're gonna leave, and then you didn't smash. What's wrong with you? That was your opening right there. I know some of you guys out there have been in a situation where you've had a kiss with a woman and you've not pushed it further. Now, obviously, you don't want to be doing too much and catch a sexual harassment charge. We're not trying to do that over here. But at the same time, guys, don't be silly. Don't be silly. A woman is not putting her tongue in your mouth if she can't see your dick in her pussy. It's that simple. I think I'm going to leave the video right there. Now, guys, I appreciate every single one of you for checking out this video. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe. And I hope you have a blessed day. I'm out.